but it still weighs in at a massive 280 tons. It's vital Danny spreads the weight evenly. With millimetre precision, he must reverse all 80 wheels of his 30-metre trailer underneath the load to exactly the right position.
80 wheels.
Danny nails it first time. Next, he needs to raise his hydraulics to take the full weight of the truck.
And what the boys going to do now, they're actually going to let the front suspension down. They've got the gas out of the front struts. The truck will actually sit on the trailer, and that way, as soon as I start lifting the trailer, the wheels will come off the ground.
Danny's got just millimetres to spare. Raise the truck too little, and he won't have enough ground clearance. Too much, and he risks hitting high voltage power lines. Once the suspension is lowered, Danny prepares to take the strain. An equipment failure would spell disaster.
The hydraulic hose here, have it in the air, and it'll just drop. So, fingers crossed.
At 280 tons, his trailer's taking the weight of 250 family-sized cars.
You know, something a hell of a lot of weight here. These tires are going half flat. That should come off the ground any minute now.
He's pushing his trailer to its limit.
She's got a hell of a lot of weight on it.
The load is secure, but it's too heavy for the road. The 10-ton wheels and 16-ton hubs need to come off. At $4,000 a tyre, it's an expensive pit stop. Next, Danny moves his 550 horsepower prime mover into position.
Make sure you hook it. We go in here. Just not hook that front thing. Front goes, belt stays. Then we go down. I don't want that about.
After losing valuable time, Steve Graham is on the road again. The damaged equipment is back on board. Up ahead is one of the toughest dirt roads in the country. With heavy rain, it can become a bog.
We don't want to be slipping and sliding in mud holes. The rain that's forecast is probably only for a day or two. If there's a good shower out there or a good storm, it can play hell with my plans. And I don't want it.
The Gibb River Road is a brutal stretch of track. It's just about the last place you'd want to take a 50-ton road train carrying $3 million worth of fragile equipment.
I'm back. I had to finish laundry.
Just a few kilometres in, Steve meets the first obstacle in his path. A river crossing. The water level is low, but it could still be hiding plenty of surprises. Potholes, rocks and sandbars can bring even the most powerful road train to a halt. Steve has to tiptoe his way across. While he's got past one obstacle, ahead is a section of jump-ups, sharp hills that drain the truck's momentum.
We've got another serious jump up coming up, Steve.
As he crawls uphill, he's burning a litre of fuel every 800 metres. Steve's using every inch of the road. The last thing he needs now is head-on traffic.
I don't want someone with a caravan coming over the top here wanting to compete with me for it. I want it all at the minute.
On the edge of the Central Australian desert, Bluesy and Nolan are waiting on the bone-shaking Great Central Road. Nolan's getting ready for a moment she thought may never come again, getting behind the wheel of a truck.
You've got to continue to work your leg all the time. Straighten it, bend it, straighten it, bend it.
The road's living up to its reputation, but constant battering is taking its toll.
That was good.
After 5 hours in the driver's seat, Bluesy needs a break. And it's Nolan's moment of truth.
Righto, we shall give it a go. K2, mid-morning, we'll give it a bash.
I want to try something stupid. I just tried something stupid. It's not 2 o'clock and it works planned. Wish I had those chairs that could do. Wish I had those good chairs.
I'm going to get it on that coach and do it. Then get it on. Got to be to go when we get there. You don't realise how much you actually use the bed plate. You do a stiff one.
She's holding up so far, even if the moment might be lost on Bluesy.
You late, Jeff?
Yep, he's out like late.
But it's not long before the road gives her injured knee a real
Oh. Near corrugations.
Just after 1:30 a.m., Danny Watts begins his 180-ton delivery.
Righto, Connie. How's it going, mate?
It's 200 kilometres of difficult road in the dark, with daybreak just 6 hours away.
Bobby, you can hear me out? Yeah, I got you, Danny. Yeah, Connie, what's that traffic lights lay down up here?
First, Danny needs to make a tight turn through a narrow intersection. He'll drive on the wrong side of the road to swing left, while his team clear the traffic ahead.
I can't have any on the highway because of the whole road. We're going to go straight down there, boys. Yeah, I'm going to go on the right spot, please. We've got one car in here. It's not so wide here. We're going to have traffic lights down.
Driving this beast is all about staying cool under pressure. Whatever the road throws at him, Danny must keep his stress in check. And with such a monster load, around every corner, there's a hazard. Next, roadworks. Danny slows to a crawl as he picks his way through the traffic bollards or witches' hats.
If I get switches that geared up under here, they can start burning, they can start flying.
I just want
I'll just tap and I'll stay standing up. You go too quick, you mile down, you scrape everything.
But even the best can't win them all.
I might do that in a little bit.
Next, there's a section of hard barriers. Danny's running out of room fast.
I'll just slow right now, fall through. Now I'll go on the right hand side.
One mistake and his $7 million load could be stuck fast.
Gotta get ugly here in a minute.
My streaming bill hit $180 a month for channels I don't even watch. I didn't get mad. I got friendly. When my wife insisted on watching 24/7 holiday movies, I didn't get mad. I got
Friendly.
When my favorite classic westerns disappeared overnight without warning, I didn't get mad. I got friendly.
Join the millions who got friendly with 50+ live channels, thousands of on-demand titles, all starting at just $6.99.
I'll stick with my friend.
Start your free trial today.
Before you go to extremes to fix sagging and wrinkles with expensive...
I don't get mad. I use an antenna.
First, Olay Regenerist. For firmer, lifted skin without painful prices. In a survey of users, over half postpone cosmetic procedures because of Olay. 71% of women said their skin...
I'm in my 60s by the time before. I'll be dead in my 60s at this rate. I think it was probably dead in my 60s.
And for smoother, brighter skin overnight, try Olay Retinol 24.
Let her buck. It's more than the same. It's a way of life. It's taking on the day. It's leaning into what you're doing. Whatever you're doing. And that's why it's on every bottle of Pendleton whiskey. It's not just born. It's earned. Pendleton whiskey. Let her buck.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend. And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together.
I don't drink. I had porn. I was going to drink beer. But I don't like alcohol.
Or, well, qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 bottles.
After climbing a steep jump up, Steve Graham has made it to a rendezvous with the owners of his freight. If the damage to the mufflers wasn't enough, there's more bad news.
Oh no.
Impacted and crushed.
The mounts are broken.
The material it was made out of, I mean, I'm not an engineer, probably needed to be a bit stronger. You know, I hate being associated with any sort of a delivery that doesn't give the customer what he's. They buy new stuff, we can't out there, should be new when they get it.
They still have 300 kilometres to go, and the delays have cost them precious time. With pressures mounting, another of Steve's old enemies rears its head.
Corrugations. Or we call it washboard.
There are a series of regular bumps in the road, caused by traffic running over them for weeks, months, and years on end. At their worst, it's like driving on an assault course. His load is taking an even greater hit.
All we can do is basically walk the load in like this.
It's more lost time, but Steve wants to check his freight again. There's a problem.
Leaking fuel.
It's leaking everywhere.
Fuel leak.
It's a dangerous situation.
You really don't want all that space around in there, do you?
The boys must stop the leak and pump out the fuel fast.
The deepest water clean up one. She's away. No, only got 3.
After fighting a tough section of the Great Central Road, Nolene has made it through her first big test behind the wheel. The road is finally...
Or Papa's
Been busted for 3 months to get out in the bush. Sitting there waiting patiently, doing as I'm told, doesn't think it's going to work or not. But then guess what? I'm out here talking pretty hard. And that's a good feeling.
It's been a long 3 months off the road, but at the end of a huge day for Nolan, the reward is some roadside tucker in the place many fear, but which they love.
It was awesome getting that truck yesterday.
Welcome live again. Well, every time you come out, it's a challenge. You don't know what you're going to come up against. And it's just awesome.
we'll make some money.
You bring
That's
up
what I
a
was doing.
city
Make some money on these
it's
on YouTube, but who knows?
After navigating his 200-ton truck through a tight section of roadworks, Danny Watt's most dangerous obstacle is just up ahead. High voltage power lines.
We'll have Dutchie on the ground, the high wire bloke. He'll be standing there, his son will be out the side there, holding the big pole up, lifting the wires up, and we won't have any arcing or we won't have a wire trying to draw down to the lane.
In the pitch black of night, he'll be driving blind, relying on his pilots to physically lift 10,000 volt cables. Get it wrong, and the results could be disastrous.
See, there's a big spark, it blow every time in this truck. They can stuff that machine in the back. The whole thing will come to a grinding halt.
One down, but the next carol isn't far ahead. Danny's pilots race to get into position.
There you go. They stole bloody push what they get. See, he's got his stick lit up well. I just seen the wire bend there.
Danny slows the walking pace as 10,000 volts buzzes above him. There's just one more cable to go, but it's the most dangerous of the lot.
They've built the road up underneath the wire.
The raised road surface will put Danny right on the limit of his clearance. To get under the cable, he'll have to lower his trailer as far as possible, just 60 millimeters off the ground. Inch by inch, he creeps under the last high voltage wire. One big spark could end the journey right here. Having scraped through, Danny needs to raise his trailer and get underway fast to make up lost time. But there's a problem. His hydraulics are dead.
No, she's not going to do it today. She's shit herself today.
He's going nowhere. Danny needs to fix the hydraulics on his 80-wheel trailer quickly. Time's ticking away. It'll soon be daylight and his operation will be halted. He's hoping the problem could be a simple flat battery drained by his lights.
Plus we'll run all the lights. Little battery up there. She's up with the net.
$7 million worth of freight, $1 million trailer, and $500,000 worth of truck are all relying on a $20 pair of jump leads.
What's up? Alright. We want to go, let's all go.
There's only one last obstacle left in Danny's way. but it's the toughest. The Eaton Range Mountain Pass.
I've always worried that hill. You've got to treat that hill with respect because if you're too comfortable with it, you will come undone and it will go.
It's a notorious accident black spot. A 6-kilometre climb up an 11% gradient. Just a single 100-metre stretch has seen 4 fatal truck crashes in recent years. At almost 200 tonnes, Danny's too heavy to get up it alone. He calls in backup from not 1, but 2 extra prime movers. 3 drivers, 3 big trucks, and one of the biggest loads in the world. What could possibly go wrong?
Let's go, push it to on. Spin off center. No one's someone's big on next to get all the truck outs over there. Alright, Connie, we're going to start going. You right back there, Bobby? Yeah, when you're ready.
In a road train measuring nearly 60 metres, there's 1,500 horsepower ready to help Danny make the climb. The range has been cleared of traffic. All 3 trucks and drivers must work together to get up the mountain.
We stay in one gear. You don't want to change gears on that hill because you'll come to the dead stop.
Danny's completely reliant on the drivers up front and behind.
I can't see the road, so I put a lot of faith in Wayne now.
There's almost 300 tonnes clinging to the road. Keeping traction is vital.
Wayne down front, he breaks traction. And boss goes back, we still got traction. We'll push it through. When I get there, they walk me through.
But even with 3 prime movers, the massive strain is starting to tell.
Someone's not wanting to here.
The truck behind isn't pushing hard enough.
Oh, I think Roscoe might be hanging off the back of it. We shouldn't even be quicker than this.
If he doesn't push harder, they could grind to a halt, leaving them stuck on the mountain.
If he's not working hard, we won't take off again.
Roscoe needs to pick up speed, and soon.
He's kicking in there. We're picking up speed again.
After battling up the rage, Danny's convoy finally reaches the summit. With his massive load hogging the highway, he must make his destination before sunrise. But as dawn approaches, the temperature is dropping.
The fog's starting to come in quite thick, actually.
This is a whole new headache.
A lot of cars are getting over the headline. You don't know what's going to happen.
Having patched up a dangerous fuel leak, Steve Graham has come across yet another problem.
That doesn't look good. I don't like the angle of that thing.
His convoy is blocked by a truck whose trailer is too low for the slope into a creek. Luckily, there's a couple of veteran outback truckers willing to lend a hand.
The quickest and easiest way to do this? Under the airbag. No, screw under it. Get your height adjustment belly to the airbag and just pump your airbags up. I suppose I'll get under because I know. Because you're the slimmest. Oh no, I've done it before. No,
You want? We drive
The driver, Mark, has tried to raise the road surface with rocks, but it hasn't worked.
This is a nice road you built here, mate.
Well, yeah.
No, it is. I built a road. I built a few roads out
Yeah,
here over the years. I'm pleased to see other blokes who come along building roads out here.
While Steve supervises, Steve Reed helps Mark attempt to raise the trailer to clear the ridge.
Well, Steve's going to try and get the airbags to lift up to their maximum, which might give Mark enough clearance.
The trouble is, no one knows how high his trailer will go. If they pump his suspension too much, they risk blowing an airbag, leaving Mark stranded.
Actually, it's jumping up a long way, right? As well.
Go maximum if you can without blowing the airbag.
You know anything wrong with that field? You don't really know what the maximum is until they have fine.
I'd hold it there, Steve. Steve-O, that's it, mate, you got it. Yep, stop.
You don't need to make far out here, mate.
The ride hikes up as far as they dare, but is it enough to get the road train out?
We'll give you the signal, mate. I'll be laying in.
As Mark's blocking the road, all 3 trucks could be stuck and can't escape.
I do it. It's 3% far, okay.
Job done. While it's yet another delay for Steve, out here on the toughest roads in the land, it's all about helping out your fellow trucker.
1-800 assist, we may not be there.
Thanks for that, mate.
Just 20 kilometres from his destination, the fate of Danny Watt's journey is now in the hands of the weather. A thick bank of fog is making road conditions dangerous.
Some people might think, oh, it's only fog, but when you're 9.5 metres wide, like we over either side of the bit from here, people come towards us and we'll panic.
The sunrise is minutes away, but if the fog gets any worse, Danny's police escort may have no choice but to step in.
It's too foggy where people see me coming, they get full of laid up and stop us.
If he's pulled over now, he could spend the whole day off the road, a delay costing thousands of dollars. But the fog is also starting to affect the road surface.
The road's wet here. I lose traction quite easily in these wet roads. Because of the amount of the weight in the back there, you just start spinning, you can't help it.
Danny's within touching distance of home, but he's having to use all his skill and experience to stay on the road. All night he's been racing the sunrise, but now
we're all done.
Danny will come to his rescue.
What's on this
He
video?
wants the rising sun to burn away the fog. Finally, the road is clear. After a hard day's night, he's almost at his destination.
Puts a big smile on my face. Makes you feel proud to kick in there. That's why I love doing this job.
He's driven $7 million worth of equipment, weighing 180 tons over 200 kilometres, crossing mountain ranges, roadworks, and bad weather. But for a lead trucker Danny Watts, it's just another day at the office.
You get obstacles thrown at you, you don't stress, you don't scream and panic and yell and go like a lunatic about it. You just got to pop it on the chin. You don't have to dictate yourself about it. Just get on, do your job, and just get it done.
Deep in the heart of Central Australia, Bluesy and Nolene are crossing one of the most isolated places on Earth. No one's expecting to see another face out here.
We've got to go around the foot flag up the road here a bit.
With temperatures into the high 30s and 500 kilometres to the next town, a lone cyclist is the last traveller you'd expect to see. Having looked forward to being on the road together, it seems the long days in the cab are starting to get to Nolene and Bluesy.
Just give us a bit of what I want.
What?
I'm gonna fit it.
How much is it?
Oh, 2 inches. Oh, yes.
No. Push it back.
Just get bigger in your hole, look at it.
Oh, you not red. Look at this silly old flag.
On these roads, when the going gets serious, being a team can save your load and your life. It's one of the hazards of dry dirt roads, a dust storm. Bluesy can't see clearly ahead. If he stamps on the brakes, he risks rolling the truck. He needs Nolene to help him stay on the road and out of the path of oncoming traffic. They must work together to get through it.
Come on, wait a bit. Too far to the right now.
Bluesy and Nolene are in luck. As fast as it blows in, the storm blows by. After surviving 1,200 kilometres of counting dirt roads, it's back onto the bitumen for the run into others. Nolene's career was hanging in the balance, but she survived everything the road could throw at her. This team are on time, in one piece, and very happy to be here.
Yeah, I feel like I'm achieving something, doing something, I've got a challenge in life.
It can be a learning life.
That's the good bit about us being together. It's just a lot easier to do, isn't it?
After 5 hard days at the wheel, Steve Graham is nearing the end of his journey. Just one final hurdle stands in his way. His old foe, the Carson River.
The Carson River.
It's the deepest crossing on his route. Steve will have to inch his way through. One pothole or sandbar is all it takes to land him in serious trouble. He's through the river, but the road has another trick up its sleeve.
I won't get up here.
He's stranded within sight of the finish line.
The road's having one last go, just won't let me go. I've got 20 kilometres to get this load in, and it's just pulled me up at the Carson River, my nemesis.
To get out, Steve hooks the two trucks together. It'll create an 1,100 horsepower monster. One will push Steve up the bank, and he'll then tow his mate behind. 4 trailers, 70 metres long, 100 tons, and 100 wheels. It's a big
But that's not bad.
Steve will need every ounce of horsepower he can get.
How's a pizza tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, all the horses in Australia.
While the Carson River is behind him, the road to Columbaroo never gives in.
At this point, you're starting to think you've nearly beaten this road because I've probably only got about 10 k's to go to get into town. And this bloody road, just before I get into town, it just becomes a rock. Just a flat rock shelf.
Finally, it's the sight he's been waiting for. Steve's battered and bruised, but he's made it over the line. It's been a marathon trip, covering nearly 4,000 kilometres, 3 states, and some of the toughest roads in the country.
This is what it's all about. I'm happy now. The stuff's starting to come off. They're lifting it off the truck, so we've done the job.
It's all part of life for an outback trucker. Another day, another deadline, another danger. Next time on Outback Truckers, Dion Fisher is racing to deliver a monster mining rig.
500% concentration.